Picasso.
All right, what's good with it?
What's up? What's up?
What's good? All right, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. My name is Danny Cowan. I'm 17 years old, a senior at Altoona Area High School. I've been a part of VEMA for about a month now, and it has changed my life. Not only has it changed the numbers in my bank account, but it has also changed who I am today. I can tell you the person I was a month ago is not the person I am today, standing here talking. I was first introduced to VEMA by a kid named P.R. Caracciolo. His name doesn't have anything to do with our group. He's nothing to us. But anyways, he had texted me and talked to me about this a little bit, gave me the rundown and everything. I said, this shit was way too good to be true. It's a scam. It's a pyramid scheme. Didn't even know what the hell pyramid scheme was. But I blew him off. About a week and a half later, my boy Dante Brown in the back there hit me up on Facebook. All capital letters, all exclamation points. I said, holy shit, this guy's talking about something. He's fucking yelling at me. I haven't talked to him in a year. Anyways, I hit him up, and he was giving me the rundown again. I said, shit, this about this VEMA thing again. I might as well give him an hour of my time because I'm not doing anything with my life. I'm working out here at my dad's business doing a little electrical work about 20 hours a week. So I went over to his house. Him, Herman, Dion, and Jabril were all there, just busting videos, about 8 or 9 of them. And I was sitting there. I was like, yeah, I've seen some of these before, whatever. And I was still a little skeptical after that. So I went home, did my own research, and I was down. I believed I saw where this thing was going. It's going to the billions, to the trillions, and it's been moving ever since I've become a part of it. But anyways, my why, about 6 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor, and she went over to California to one of 2 brain surgeons in the entire world. The other one's down in Australia. She wasn't about to pay $100,000 to fly down there, but anyways, she's here today living, and she has about $760,000 in medical bills to pay. So I'm here to try to get some money for her, try to pay those off, and to retire my parents if possible, like some of us other boys are doing. But anyways, that's my story. I'm here, I'm pumped, I'm ready to go. You should all be hyped. I'm going to call my boy Andrew. He's doing big shit. He's moving it. If you didn't listen to a word I said, please listen to him and the other guys talking tonight. Keep open ears, open mind. Watch these videos. Listen to the guy getting on Skype. If anyone is getting on, I don't know if you said. All right. But anyways, listen to him. He's going to be the next big 6th-figure incomer. He's moving. He's going to get his car real soon. We're going to be hyped.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm pumped up. I'm excited as well. You know, this is something to really get excited about. First of all, my name is Andrew Jackson. For those of you in the room who don't know me, I graduated from Hollidaysburg in 2011. And how I got introduced to this, I was working 3 part-time jobs, 60-plus hours a week, and it sucked. Like, it literally sucked so bad. I was 20 years old, and I was working my life away. And one of those part-time jobs was Subway. I was working with Hunter here at the time, and he comes walking in, and he's really excited about something. And he's like, dude, you got to check out this VEMA company, man, I just got a part of. You know, you can get free cars, like these BMWs, and you can make all this money. I was like, dude, shut up. Like, I don't want to hear about it. And I really shot him down at first because, like Hunter says, like, I was closed-minded, you know, big ego, small bank account, whatever. I was working the jobs that I was working, and I was like, man, I got no time for anything else. And I shut him down. And he comes in the next day to work, even more excited than he was before. And he's like, dude, you got to check this thing out, man. Like, this thing is real. Like, it's blowing up. With or without you. And I was like, all right, dude. Like, I don't like where I am right now. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. So I was like, you know, what the heck? Why not? Give him an hour of my time and hear what he has to say. So I went over to Dion's house with Dion and Hunter, and he puts me on a call with Ben Long, who's going to get on. You guys, most of you guys know him. And this kid went A to Z in the company, like, with me. And he really broke it down, credibility and everything like that. And I was like, all right, this thing is real. Like, this kid knows what he's talking about. He's been in long enough to relay the information the right way. I was like, okay, I'm down, dude. I'm in. Like, I want to do this. But I didn't have the money. So it took me 3 weeks to get the money. I saved up every penny I could. And because I knew where I was going to go with this. And I was like, all right, man, I'm down. I'm in. You know, the reason I'm doing this is I grew up in a poor family. My parents never had the money to make put back money for me for college. And I always wanted to go to college and play football. Football is my dream. Like, I love the sport to death. I played it ever since I was tiny. And I wanted to play in a D1 school at Penn State. And I was like, all right, well, if I want to play football, I got to go to college. And to go to college, I have to take out student loans, get in debt, and graduate with massive student debt because my parents weren't able to help me. And I was like, all right. So I saw Vemma as a way to make money before school and while I'm in school and build a network and set myself up financially to graduate from college and come out debt-free. And on top of that, my parents have always wanted to take a vacation, 1 month vacation, just up and leave, like travel the country, go wherever they want to go and do what they want to do. And I want to make that real for them because right now it's never going to happen. But I know for a fact that I'm going to make it happen for them because I know what's going on with Vemma and I know the potential that it has for me and everyone in this room. And what we're so excited about is the company is called Vemma, all right? It's an acronym. It stands for Vitamins, Essential Minerals, Mangosteen, and Aloe. It has 12 full-spectrum vitamins, vitamins A through E, all right? It has 65 plant-sourced minerals, mangosteen, which is a superfruit from Southeast Asia and the tip of Africa. Like, this fruit is crazy, man. Like, it's legit, all right? And what this does is it finds free radical cells in your body, cells that produce type 2 diabetes and cancer. It finds those cells and kills them. So every time you drink this drink, like, it's eliminating your chances of getting cancer and diabetes. You're like, why not drink it? And then it's got the aloe, good for your hair, skin, and nails, guys. Like, this thing is all around good for you. It's an energy drink that doesn't hurt you. Red Bull killed 5 people, like, last year or in 2012. Why would you drink an energy drink that's going to hurt you or potentially kill you? Why not drink something that's going to better your body, guys? So, like, I saw this product, all right? It's a 2-ounce liquid formula. The CEO, BK Barreco, he started the company 9 years ago with this 2-ounce formula, Vemma. And this product was mainly targeted to the older demographic, guys, to our parents, our grandparents. Because what don't we care about? Our health. Like, 90% of the people in college are partying and smoking weed and stuff like that. Like, we don't care what our health is like. But our parents do. Like, our parents are all about taking vitamins. So he saw that, and he's like, how am I going to tap in to the most socially connected demographic of all time? He's like, okay, I'm going to take this super healthy 2-ounce formula, and I'm going to put it into an energy drink. You know why? What do we all consume every single day? Either coffee, which has caffeine, or energy drinks. Monster, Red Bull, 5-Hour Energy, guys. Like, 85% of the sales of these energy drinks are from people at ages 16 to 30. So we do it every day. We spend money on this every day. All right, he's like, okay, so I could get these young kids to transfer the money that they spend every day on these products and just transfer their money into this product and get paid for it. Like, this is working, guys. And, whether you believe it or not, like, it's getting big. And it's going to blow up and move with or without you guys, with or without me, or anyone in this room. And, I'm going to call Punter right now to lay it down, man. This kid knows what he's talking about. He could take this company A to Z. Like, this kid knows where he's going, and he has such a bright future in this company. And just give it up for him. Listen to what he has to say, and he's going to break the rest of the company.
Yeah, guys, I'm excited. I'm definitely pumped up. I'm definitely excited. But just to give you guys an idea. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. You just look like your heart was dropped there or something real quick. Like, you just look like you realized you forgot your pants or some shit.
No, these are crazy. But my name's Hunter. Obviously, 19 years old. Graduated my senior year of high school. Never really thought knew what I was gonna do. Kind of realized I was just going through the motions in life. I was always told go to high school, get good grades, go to college, get good grades. And I actually sat back and realized it's like everybody else does those things. It's like I need to do something different. But I didn't have a vehicle. I didn't know what I was doing. But basically, long story short, for me, college wasn't my thing. I was more in the military, so I got a gym membership, right? I was working on Subway at the time with Andrew, and with that gym membership, give you guys an idea. I was like, all right, if I'm gonna go to the military, I might as well get one. So I got one, saw Dion there. I was like, yo, Dion, what's good, bro? Like, how you been? Because I was, I seen this kid in high school. We used to geek around in math class. I was like, yo, how's football? How's college? He's like, yo, bro, I dropped out. I was like, what? You dropped out of college? He's like, yeah, man. Why he told me that was because it just wasn't very team oriented, and it was just like Altoona. That's pretty much what it was for him. So he's seen this guy. I can't do that again. And just the college was just dirty. It just wasn't my scene. I was like, dang, bro. So what are you doing now? Because for me, seeing him always post these things on Facebook about being successful, all these other things, seeing that in the back of my mind, it sparks something. I was like, oh, wait a minute, you're posting this stuff, but you just dropped out of college, so what are you doing? I was like, yo, bro, what are you doing? He's like, yo, I actually own my own global business. I was like, there's no way you own your own global business, dude. You have no degree, you dropped out of college, you're a high school graduate, like, there's no way. He's like, yeah, bro, like, straight ass face. I was like, all right, what do you do? He's like, first, bro, you remember Herman? I was like, yeah, I remember Herman. He's like, yo, he actually got me involved in this. I was like, wait, so Herman got you involved in this, so someone must have got him involved. He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, bro, so it's something that I could do? He's like, bro, you could do this. I see it in you. I was like, all right, hit me with some information, because, like, I was curious, not making much money. I was like, all right, I could use an extra income. Like, let's go with this company. He broke it down for me like Andrew did and started talking to me how, kids my age are making this kind of money, driving these kinds of cars, doing the types of things that I always dreamed of doing. But in my mind, obviously, growing up, in such a mediocre lifestyle, my mom working part-time job, like, it just sounded way too good to be true for me. Way too good to be true. I didn't want to believe that it was possible kids my age, with no degree, making this kind of income, with driving these kinds of cars. It just didn't make sense, right? So I blew him off. I was like, no way. Why do closed-minded? I had such a closed mind. Big ego, small bank account, like Andrew said. Like, I thought I knew everything about everything, knew nothing about anything. That's why I was broke at the time. That's why my mom's broke. That's why most people in this world is broke. They don't know how to make money, because 97% in this world only owns 3%. Flip it around, 3% owns 97%. So it just goes to show that there's a huge majority in this population, in this world, on planet Earth, that don't really know how to make money. And it's not their fault. We're not taught that in high school. We're not taught how to make money in college. Like, if you think about it, what are we taught in high school? What are we taught in college? Get good grades, go to high school, obviously get good grades, go to college, get good grades, fill out a resume, why you're so special, work 40 years of your life, 40 hours a week, and then retire, on top of that, 40% of your income. It's just like, that's the average American lifestyle. Maybe take your husband or wife to Europe once, come back home, watch TV for 10 years, die. I say that all the time, that specific phrase, because it's so true, and it just completely fits around the average American lifestyle that we live, right? And I knew I didn't want to do that at the time, but obviously I was closed-minded, didn't care what he had said. I went home, I did my research on this company, because something stuck with me. What he said stuck with me. I don't know what it was, but I wanted to prove him wrong. That was my biggest thing. That's why I did research. Not because I was interested, but because I wanted to prove this kid wrong that this company was BS. Right? So I did my research. I realized, I was like, wow, this company is legit. Because I seen the credibility behind it. I seen that, it was on the Dr. Oz show saying the healthiest thing you put in your body is a handful of almonds, half a can of earth. Right? I also seen it's the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. Right? I seen all that credibility that was there. We felt W-9s, your own business owner. Obviously, the government's not going to accept our taxes because they would not accept taxes from an illegal business, right? Oprah, obviously, Dr. Oz's boss, she's not going to risk, her fame, her fortunes for a company that's worth her pinky finger at the time. Like, I seen, I was like, all right, this is legit, this is working, but is it something that I could succeed in? And I didn't want to believe in myself that I could do this, just because it was so different and it was so off track of what everybody else does. It was so off track. I didn't know what to do. I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I'm not going to do this. This thing's stupid. It's dumb. Like, no one succeeds in this company. Like, it's just so dumb. But I started seeing success stories. Kids my age actually making this money. Just average kids. Just above average goals. And that's like the biggest thing in this company, because we're so average, our goals are just above average, if you think about that. So for me to see that, and see that kids my age, just average kids, not no business person, not no person with a degree, but just average kids right out of high school who are in college, who were just doing something, challenging the status quo. And I really think that's the biggest thing about this company, is just average kids who just challenge the status quo. Because this money, the way we make money nowadays, is not going to exist another 50, 100 years from now. Because this whole industrial revolution, yeah, dude, that's not going to be around for a lot longer. People say, oh, I'm waiting for these jobs to come back. Dude, they're never going to come back. Because the way technology is advancing, jobs are disappearing. The way the internet's moving, jobs are disappearing. The internet's only been out for like 20 years. So it's like, it's moving, and it's going to keep progressing to the point where these jobs we have now disappear. If you think about it, if you want to trace history, because history does repeat itself, in the history, you look back in the 1800s, guess what? 99% of the world were farmers. But you know what took over? The Industrial Revolution. You know what took over? Technology. Through that, boom, only 1% now are farmers. Only 1% of the world's population. Now, Industrial Revolution, yeah, dude. That's the second wave. Now the third wave is coming, and that's network marketing, that's affiliate marketing. That's what we do here. Because we're just average kids doing things that we already are good at. Networking, that's it. That's the basic concept. He broke this company down to me, through the Vima, what it really was. I did my research. I seen it was legit. I seen it was working, and I seen the success stories. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to this kid. So I went to the gym 3 days later, right? I saw him. I was like, all right, bro. Obviously, you're confident in what you're talking about. You're passionate. I really want to see what you're talking about. Like, let me know. So he started telling me, he's like, Hunter, listen, you got to understand in this company how this thing works, dude, and why it's so important to get involved now is because what this company does is they take 50% of every dollar, and they put back into us, right? I was like, all right. He's like, now look, we did $221 million last year. So basically, you know what that means? That means they take half of that, and they put it back into us as consumers. Basically, we're getting paid to not only consume a drink, but share it with our friends. If you think about that, you go to a movie theater, you go there, you consume the entertainment, and you share it with your friends, but you don't get paid. Same thing here. You're consuming something and sharing. Now you're finally getting paid. That's basically the concept of this company, and why you have never seen it in stores, like you've never seen it in Walmart sheets or billboards or advertisements, TV ads, because the way we spend our money, the way the CEO does his money, is he takes that, puts it in us. So if he would put it into those things, radio, YouTube ads, if he would put his money into those things, we wouldn't get paid for it. That's the only reason why. We're basically walking billboards for the company, right? You have to understand that. And he started explaining this to me, and I started to get it. And then the second thing he told me, dude, he went off track. He's like, listen, Hunter, honestly, all jokes aside, all Vima aside, just in reality with life and just in general, bro, dude, if you want something, you need to find someone who has what you want. Because if you continue to live your life now, listening to the people that you're listening to, you're going to get what they get. And that's not a lot of money, nor is that a lot at all, right? My mom making $20,000 a year, telling me what to study, telling me what college to go to. But it's like, Mom, look at her bank, look at my mom's bank account, and she's trying to tell me what to do. So it's like, if I follow her, I'm going to get what she has. So it didn't make sense to me, and I for the first time I seen that. Because all my life, who I've been following, my teachers' opinions, my teachers, my mom's dad's uncle, dude, all making around $50,000, $40,000, $60,000 a year. They're college professors, $60,000 a year. But it's like, dude, if you listen to that, you're going to get what they got. Your college professor, your teachers in high school, or wherever you go, they cannot teach you how to make $100,000, $500,000, or $1 million. You want to know why? Because if they knew, they'd already be doing it. And that's what he told me. If they knew, they'd be doing it. So why not take advice from someone who has what you want so you can get what they have? And it made sense to me, dude. So he hooked me up with a guy, named Brad Alcazar, making $6 million a year. At the time, at that very single moment, sitting down at his chair, he put me on a call with Ben Long. This is before I even got in contact with Brad Alcazar. And Ben Long, who I'm about to throw on Skype here, actually is making around $80,000 a year. And it's nothing to brag about, nothing to say, oh, da-da-da-da. But it's like, you just look at him and look at us. In this room, you realize we're all average. We're just average kids, and that is it. We're all in one big room, no weed or alcohol. Like, obviously, something's working. So I realized, all right, I got to take advice from someone who has what I want. Because it doesn't make sense to not do that. If you think about it, that's literally what we've been doing our whole life. The whole money concept is good. Yeah, dude, you get cars in this company, it's good. But it's like, it's the time freedom you get. It's the time freedom, dude. I'd rather make $5,000 a month, working, doing my own thing than $50,000 a month, clocking in and clocking out. I don't know, it's just me. But, just an idea, but it's just like, dude, you have no boss, no hours. What's your dream job, dude? Probably work with your friends, probably, have your own hours, probably no boss, tell you when to show up to work, what to do, when to go home, when to pee, when to eat lunch, all that shit. That's right now. If you think about it, that is right now. That literally is at this very moment in time. So you got to understand, so what he was telling me is basically that's affiliate marketing, kind of how we get paid. I'll jump back into that. It's 50 cents for every dollar. That's why we haven't seen it. That's why we haven't seen it on Billboard TV ad radio station, because those things don't work. I know statistics are boring, but you guys got to understand 83% of sales are from word of mouth. The other 17% are literally from advertisements and TV ads. And that's really, for me, when I understood that, I can honestly realize and understand why our CEO did it that way. Because he's going to take control of that. Because that's the majority of where sales are created. You go to a freaking movie theater, you get a ticket, you like the movie, you tell your friends, they go see it, do you get paid? No. But it's like in this concept, dude, you like the drink, you like the business model, you realize that a bunch of kids are making money and you're making money, you share this to your friends, they see where this thing's going, you throw them on a call with me, throw them on a call with Ben, they're like, wow, this thing's crazy, this thing's blowing up, they get a part of this, dude, and your business explodes. That's basically what this is, dude. So you guys gotta understand, like, another thing, you know, I'm not saying money is the root of all happiness, you know, obviously, you know, people say money is the root of all evil, but I think being broke is the root of all evil, honestly, if you think about it. That literally is, you know, so for me, guys, you really got to realize, you know, I'm just average, dude. I'm up here in a freaking hoodie and some pants. I'm not in some business suit telling you know, what to do, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just up here sharing my story, sharing my vision, where this company's going. Because it's moving, and that's basically it. We're just here to educate, give you guys an understanding, kind of where this company's going in a whole. Like I said, $221 million, you know, a year in sales that we did last year. So it's like they pay out half of that. Now, the greatest thing about this company is we're about to do $500 million this year. So the next 2 to 3 years, we're going to bust $1 billion, and it's not a matter if we do, it's how many times over. So it's like you plant your feet in this company now, it's like how big of a piece of pie do you want? Because that's what it's going to come down to. Because if you don't want to do it, your friends are going to do it. If you don't want to do it, we're going to talk to your friends. And if your friends don't want to do it, we're going to talk to their friends. And if their friends get involved, guess what? Your friends are going to get involved, and sooner or later, you're either going to make it happen or watch it happen. Because it's going to happen. Regardless of what you want to think, we're not here to sugarcoat this company. Say, yeah, dude, you're going to be rich, you're going to be famous, you're going to be a millionaire. That's not what we're up here to do. You know, I'm not up here to share my numbers and how much I'm making, how much is in my bank account. Because it only does something for me and for me only. It does nothing for Summer, it does nothing for Dion. It only does it for me. But basically what I'm trying to tell you is I'm average, dude. Like the 7th time I'm average. I can't stress that enough because it's true and it works and it's proven, right? If those kids can make it happen, why can't we? Because it's not a question if it works. It's a question if you work. It's not a question if the gym works. It's a question if you work, right? And that's basically behind this company is you'll see a lot of people who throw this thing under the bus called a scam, pyramid scheme, all those other things. But it's like, and you get involved, dude, your friends cast you down. All my best friends told me, no, this is stupid dumb. I looked at their bank accounts, guess how much they were making? Not what I want to make, so why should I listen to them? How much is my mom making? Not what I want to make, why should I listen to her? Why not listen to the people who have what you want? Because you don't have to be smart to make money. Chances are, if someone told you you need to be smart to make money, chances are they have none. They have none, guys. You have to be at the right place, the right time, with the right people who A, know where they're going, and B, are willing to help you, and that's the best thing about Vemma, guys. It's one big team, one big dream, whatever you want to call it. That's the basis of this company. We just help each other. We help each other get up, help each other move as one big team. Because, you know, if Mason wastes my time, you know, I waste his time. You know, we're not here to do that. We're here to help each other. If Mason makes money, I make money. If I make money, Mason makes money. If you make money, I make money. It's just like, and we have an unlimited amount of time to out-earn anybody. It's equal opportunity. It's not like, hey, you know, Dion enrolled me, he makes $1,000 a month, I can only make $900. No, it's like Dion enrolls me, makes $1,000 a month, I can make $4,000. It's like there's equal opportunity in this company. It's how bad do you want it? And it's not a matter if it works. Like I said, it's if you work. You know, we have a game plan. We fail for you. You know, Brad Alcaz and all these guys who've been in it for years, they failed for us. They figured out what works and what doesn't. So to the point where we can take advice from those people who made it happen, did what they were supposed to do, and got the results that they wanted. So it's like if we do that, obviously we're in the same company, we're going to get the results that they have. Nothing in this company is different. All these kids, like Ben, like I'm not going to sugarcoat it yet, dude, he's making about $100,000. Brad Alcaz is making $6 million, right? All these other kids are making a ton of money. Tyler Small, who we had on a call before, makes $250,000, right? All these other kids. But it's like, you have to understand, they all started out with $0. They all started out as a rank of member. They all started out day one. They've all started out with the same product. It tastes the same for me as it does for you. I get paid the same as you do, right? I know the same information you know. The information is the same for everybody. So it's like, what separates someone who's successful and someone who's unsuccessful? The work, the effort that you put in. Because it's literally performance-driven. That's basically, this company's performance-driven. So basically, guys, give you guys an idea, you know, Amway does $12 billion a year. Amway does $12 billion a year off soaps, cleaning supplies, and all those other things. Now, how they get paid, the people in the Amway business, same concept we do. Same exact concept, 50 cents to every dollar. But guess what, dude? It's like soaps and cleaning supplies. Like, most people don't care about those kinds of things, right? Especially our age demographic. So that's why the CEO had that brilliant idea, because he knew our parents didn't grow up with the technology we grew up with. Now, if you look at Amway, they've been around for 56 years, through the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And guess what? Their parents are parents for that. And they cashed out at roughly $12 billion a year with a B. So if you think about that, dude, $6 billion is paid back into the consumers of mops, cleaning supplies, and soaps. Now, Amway Obviously, guess what, dude? Our parents did that. That's the only, that's it. Our parents. But use them up once a day. Yeah, dude. Energy drinks is a form of water that we need water to survive, so obviously we're going to drink it. It doesn't really matter. We drink these things every day, especially as kids. So the CEO seen that, put the 2-ounce liquid formula in that drink, because why? We all consume that. We all consume energy drinks on a basis. Ages from 16 to 30, about 80% of people consume energy drinks. So it just made sense. So if they can do it at $12 billion a year, our parents with no technology, with no texting, Facebook, Uvu, Skype, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, all those other things our parents didn't have. They cashed that company out. So it's like, imagine a product that's so relative to our generation, so relative to every single generation. We have a product line for literally every single generation. Don't you think we're going to make it happen? Of course. Because our parents did it at $12 billion a year with them shitty products. So just imagine the best products in the world, the healthiest antioxidant in the world, because everybody wants to be healthy, everybody wants to make money. I looked at my Facebook, my phone book, I realized that. I was like, all right, all my friends want to be healthy, and every single one of my friends want to make money. So it's like there's nothing that is bad about this company. This thing's legit, it's happening, it's going somewhere. So basically how we're doing this is like, dude, we're going to the billions. It's just a matter if you want to be involved and you want to be a part of that movement. Because it's moving without anybody. It literally is. I'm not here to sell a drink, dude. I haven't sold a drink in my life. Not one time I've ever sold a drink. Never sold a can of Verve. But what I did do is I hit up my friends. I'm like, bro, listen, I have this crazy opportunity that I got involved with, and it's blowing up, bro. Obviously, you're my best friend. I need you to come over to my house right now. What are you doing? Get your ass over here. Dude, boom, guess what, dude? They seen where this thing was going. Obviously, my friends trust me and respect me. They come over, they signed up. Right? I've only signed up 2 people. I've turned 2 people into over a network of like 30. So it just like goes to show you, Ben Long, he enrolled 4 people. 2 quit. He turned them 2 into a network of 950 over the course of 13 months. Nothing different between me and him. It's just he's been in it longer, right? Ben Long's been in for a year, making 80 grand a year. So guess what? Down the road, yeah, dude, Ben's been in for 21 years. I've been in for 20. Like, understand that. Wrap that around your head. Like, this thing is going because it is moving, guys. It is moving. And if you don't believe me, you will believe me. If it's not now, you'll believe me then. So basically, guys, kind of wrap this thing up. Really that's why it's working, guys. We're the most socially connected generation. That's really why this thing is working. That's why it's had such a huge impact, because kids our age know how to network. We grew up with Facebook. We grew up with all these things. We're just now finally utilizing it. We cashed out Mark Zuckerberg's business to $19 billion, right? So it's like his business, we grew that thing up. Imagine having money for every single friend you have on Facebook. That's the same thing here. Basically just building a network of consumers. And it does take a while. It takes time, dude. Think about Instagram. You join Instagram, you're not going to have 1,000 followers in 24 hours. You're not going to become instantly Instagram famous, dude. It takes a while to build up followers, dude. It takes a while, right? If you look at all the people who have 1,000, 2,000 followers, they've been on Instagram for a long time, right? So it just goes to show. Like, same thing here. People who have money in Vima, yeah, dude, they didn't make it in 24 hours. They've done it over time because you learn. It's like we have something set out. We know what we're doing now, and we can help you get there, right? We have kids on our team making more money than me, making more money than Dion, only because we finally figured it out. So boom, boom, we're like, all right, do this. They did, bam, bam, bam. They did that, and guess what? They got the results we got, but quicker, because we finally figured out how to do it. I didn't make any money for 6 weeks. But it's like, look at me now. I'm about to hit a rank called gold in the next 4 weeks, which is associated with $600 a month, no matter what I'm doing. You can look at me and say, oh, $600 a month? That's not that great. But it's like, what do you mean it's not that great, dude? I wake up when I'm going to wake up. I do what I want to do. I hang out with my friends, and I make money. Whether I'm sleeping, playing Xbox, or on the computer. It does not matter. I make $600 a month no matter what I am doing. And that's only going to go from that. That's just the pit stop. The rank after that, you do $1,200 a month. The rank after that, about $2,400 a month. It's just a duplicated process. It doesn't matter because this thing is going and moving whether you want to believe it or not. So with that said, understand, dude, how you guys get involved is basically you're buying product. How you got to buy product, right? It's a business. You don't just have a business with no product. You have to buy product. So for me, there's 2 ways to get involved. It's the 2-pack, 48 cans, $150. Don't recommend that. Why? Slow way to get started. You don't want to get started on a 2-pack. Why? Because the kids who came to our business on a 2-pack failed and quit, right? You have to realize the 2-pack doesn't really set you up financially as much as the Silver Builder Pack does, which is now called the Affiliate Pack. Reason why is because it doesn't unlock these 2 things. So the Affiliate Pack, which is why I got involved, which is how most people in Vima got involved, 99% of the people in Vima got involved, it's called the Silver Builder Pack, Affiliate Pack. Like I said, it's $500. You're purchasing about 100-some cans of product, 168 cans of product, right? It's 7 cases, and through that you get your free business model. People say, oh, it's a scam, it's this, it's that. It's like, no, dude, you're not buying a business. You're buying product. That is it. Product. You're just buying product. With that, yeah, dude, free business model. That's it. People like to overcomplicate this thing. You're just buying product. That's it. Right? Not only do you have something to share with your friends, but you have something to consume and drink. So it's even more. And this is why the 150 is the way to go, which is why I got involved in the 500, because I got involved in that when he approached me to this. One thing, dude, it unlocks you two things. The frenzy bonus. 3 friends in a week, $700. Not only do you profit and make your money back, but now you have a story to leverage to your friends. Like, look, I broke even and I'm profiting. Oh shit, this thing's working? Yeah, dude. So it's like, and the second thing why I got excited is the car bonus. It's basically, you hit a rank called Diamond, which is the rank after Gold. It's the 4th lowest rank. It's associated about $1,200 to $1,500 a month. Residual income, no matter what you're doing, you're making $1,200, $1,500 a month. Now, at that rank, the company's gonna put $400 a month into your bank account to finance your brand new Mercedes-Benz, BMW. Actually, it's any car over 30 grand now. I'm so used to saying the cars, but any car over 30 grand that you want $400 a month into your account on top of the $1,200 residually. So yeah, guys, definitely that's why I got excited. That's why I got pumped. I'm ready to go, and just understand real quick. Take advice from people who have what you want. Don't be that person to take advice from your friends who say this thing's stupid, dumb, it's not gonna work. People call it a scam. Well, it's like, dude, why do you call it a scam? Oh, because my friend failed in that. What did your friend do? I don't know. We chilled all the time, smoked weed. Well, guess what, dude? That's why your friend failed. Because in the gym, yeah, dude, some people see results, some people don't. What separates that? Oh, for the people who put in work, people who don't. You put in work, you're gonna get the results. The more you work, the more it works. Only if you work. That's the base of this company. You treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. You treat it like $1 million business, it'll pay you like $1 million business. Because $500 is not a lot for a pair of shoes. I mean, is a lot for $500 is a lot for a pair of shoes, you know, a North Face jacket or whatever. But dude, if you're on global business, that you have unlimited income, that is insane. You get a job, dude. You're working 40 hours a week, right? You're in traffic, 9 to 5 traffic every night. Oh, what are we gonna do today, honey? Oh, let's stay home today. Let's watch Dave Letterman. Let's have takeout. You know, average shit. So it's like you need to do something different to get different results. I noticed that I was going to bed broke. I was waking up broke. I have to do something different to get different results. You don't have $500 now. First of all, ask yourself 2 things. How long has that been a problem, and what are you doing to change it? Because if you don't change it, you're not going to have $500 now, obviously, because guess what? You don't have it. So if you continue to do that same thing, you will not have $500 a month from now. What are you doing, man? We've had kids sell their cars. We've had kids sell their bed frames. We've had kids ask 500 people for $1. It's like, how far are you willing to go? It's going to get really, really big with or without you. If you don't believe me, come out Friday. Friday's going to be a huge event. About 40, 50, 60 people coming out. You know, Ben Long's going to be there with his car. Just realize that, guys. Basically, $500 affiliate pack. That's how I got started. That's how everybody here got this started. So definitely see that. Realize that this thing is moving. I'm going to throw on Ben right now, but no, thank you. That's just my story.